Good evening. Thank you, Reina, for being our MC again. Tonight, I would like to start by thanking our gala co-chairs, Liz, Tracy, Erica, and Carol, 4 powerhouses that together with the CTF team, yes, that together with the CTF team has put a night together you will remember. But before, I would like to take a moment to remind you why we are here. Each year, we lose far too many of our loved ones to NF. Tonight, we keep them and their families in our thoughts and reflect on the thing that they had in common. They were the most remarkable people with a joy in life we can all learn from. Let's be inspired by their energy, by the energy they gave us to end NF for good. And we're also inspired as CTF by you. You know my right? Your unbelievable courage, your unbeatable force of life, your unstoppable energy, the unwavering family we as CTF are so honored to be a part of. We at CTF have developed, together with the board, a rather unconventional approach to build a unique community where all the stakeholders are coming together to build one community that will be able to end NF. We have so many fantastic accomplishments in NF. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to stop. I know I only get 5 minutes. So what I will do, let me start right away with the amazing accomplishment that we have, the amazing announcement that we have for today. We are very, very proud to launch today the Discovery Fund, a bench-to-bedside fund of $8 million over 5 years. And wait with the applause, because the real great news is that we have raised 6 of the $8 million because of 3 incredibly generous families. Frank and Shelley Houghton, Erica and Rick Horvitz, and Jim, Bob, and Lorraine Moffett. So why is this investment so important? Because in order to bring new drugs to the clinic, you need to know what goes wrong when people are suffering from NF. And once you understand, then you can translate that into a drug, and then you can bring the best drug to the clinic. And that is exactly what the Discovery Fund is going to do. Trigger that new wave of discoveries that will lead to the next wave of clinical trials. Because I don't know if you have read the great news. We know how to bring drugs to the clinic now. We have tripled the number of clinical trials for NF in the past 5 years. And the real news is that one of those is at the FDA now. And that is beyond exciting. And I promise you, if this is the first drug that gets approved for NF, it's definitely not the last drug. We will end NF. Why am I so certain? I don't know if you guys read the news about the cystic fibrosis community, but for cystic fibrosis in 2012, there was a drug approved that helped 4% of the patients, only 4. In 2019, which means this year, they have approved another drug, which now helps 90% of the patients, 9-0. How did they do that? They invested in discovery, they attracted companies, and they invested in biomarkers. So look at us now. We're investing in our amazing Discovery Fund. And if you ask whether there are companies that are interested in NF, look around tonight, just for you to know. Tonight in the room we have AstraZeneca, SpringWorks, Gotham Therapeutics, GSK, and outside the room there are way more companies that we're working with. And there are 2 biotech companies in the room that are entirely focused on neurofibromatosis only, NF flexion and NF2 therapeutics. And for the biomarkers, I can announce you that we're building a global biomarker network for NF. Because I think if the cystic fibrosis community can do it, we can do it, right? Here comes a bold statement. We want to end NF in 10 years. We need to go global. We need to go global for that. And we know that NF doesn't have borders, so we don't. And tomorrow you will read in the press release that we're kicking off an integrated research platform in Europe, in Barcelona, where I'm flying to tomorrow. We're raising awareness in China because of one of our board members, Richard Sol, who is helping us catapult us into China. And I'm sure that our friends from South America tonight, present with us, coming from Peru, will help us push it through in South America. So now comes my call for action. 1, to the researchers. Give us your best, boldest, most risky ideas. For companies, buckle up, guys. We're changing the gears here. Join us in the Biomarker Global Network. Please join us. And for all of you tonight, please stay with us. Raise awareness for NF. It is a problem that people don't know what NF is, but I have a solution. We'll figure it out. Keep investing. Research is expensive. And I can tell you, drug discovery is even more expensive. So here comes my crazy idea. We walked in with 6 tonight. Do we walk out with 8? Just an idea. And for the activists around you, look out for me, because we will need to shake a little bit some of the bureaucracy in our traditional, untraditional way. Because, as you know, UN is our motto. So talking about UN, tonight it is my absolute pleasure to introduce to you an unconventional, exceptional member of the CTF family. She's one of the discoverers of the NF1 gene, and she is one of the first Discovery Fund Young Investigator Awards a couple of years ago. She is the exceptional chair of the CTF Research Advisory Board. She has mentored many nephrologists. She's discovered many new mechanisms. And she is the example of what, in my opinion, a scientist should be. Professor Margaret Wallace, or for all of us, Peggy. As you know, Peggy, I can talk hours about you, but let's just watch the video. And Peggy, just watch the end. We have just a little surprise for you. So let's learn a little bit more about Peggy in this video.